We got the clicking and the clacking.
Let's get it.
Everything clicking.
We're all set up on this motherfucker?
Yeah, man.
Damn, I feel like a real blood. I'm representing red right now.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Welcome back, everybody.
No, I'm not gang affiliated. Unless you're talking about that Gucci gang.
Gucci gang.
But anyway, what's Will? What's fucking cracking, brother?
Yo, shit is good, baby.
I understand that you had to take
SDW.
Let me give a quick rundown. During this small pandemic, as the world's going, as the world's going into this
global pandemic.
the world is freaking out. Everyone has been doing their own shit. Chino and I are always going to try to do it, even if it's remote. We were actually trying to figure out a way to do a remote podcast so everyone could be safe at the home. But Chino and I checked each other. I coughed on him. He coughed on me. We were perfectly fine. No one got sick. No one had a fever. Will had to take care of some business of his own. So he has his own family to look after. So it's great to fucking see you and fucking hang out with you again, brother.
what's up, baby?
Your aura, your presence, it just felt good. We started the pod. We've been talking for like an hour prior to this, just because
always.
There was a lot of shit that we had to catch up with off camera, so no, we can't really talk about it because it's just personal life. But brother, my man,
I miss you, baby.
I
I miss both of y'all, yo.
I miss y'all,
Yeah, bro.
motherfuckers, yo. Get it.
Straight up, yo. I miss y'all, yo.
Right off the jump, you said something very interesting to me that we just talked
420
about.
part 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we didn't. Happy birthday, bro. I apologize.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Related.
Yeah, you guys are fucking. You guys both, it's crazy that you both have the same birthday. But right off the jump, everyone knows I'm the
Yo,
huge.
you look different. What happened? Did you cut this or something?
This? No, it's just growing in. So as time goes on, because this part is darker than everything else, so people tell me I have a little Hitler mustache.
I was gonna say you
as long
look
as you-
different too.
As long as he ain't got a
it's-
Chester, the Chester mustache.
No.
yo.
What
The
happened?
Chester
What
molester
happened
shit.
is just because the lights are on it, so it looks like the Persian silk is growing off the face.
okay.
That's
You
how I
can
am.
weave a motherfucking magic carpet
Okay,
off
I
my
see
face.
you.
A little
I see
Pantene
you.
on that shit, yo.
Yeah.
I see
A little
you.
Pantene.
So what I started doing was I
Little
started.
papi chulo.
I went to the store. I went to the store and I bought mascara and I wanted to fill it in, like the girls do with their eyebrows. But I am the biggest Mike Tyson fan ever. As you can tell, if you have the name Tyson, that's automatically I like you. But you brought up something very interesting that Mike Tyson, at the age of 53, I believe it is.
He's 53.
53. He's trying to make an exhibition comeback for
After 14 years.
after 14 years. His last bout was 2006. That's
Wasn't that? Damn.
Yeah.
It feels longer. Than
yeah, I know. It feels like it's
Here's my thing: did he win that last bout?
no, he lost.
He lost it.
That's
right?
the one where he said, "I don't have the
I
heart
wanna
for it."
do
Yeah,
it. He just
I
sat
think,
down.
Yeah, I think he quit in the 8th round. I believe it was, or
Was it 6?
6.
We got
It was 4, 6, 8.
Yeah.
Could you pop that up, Gino?
What?
Mike Tyson last
last
fight,
fight,
or
yeah.
just Mike Tyson quit fight.
He said he ain't have the heart anymore to do it.
Yeah, he said he doesn't have the hunger anymore. I personally don't. I believe that he's the baddest man on the planet. I believe he still is the baddest man on the planet at 53 years old. And
But I don't
Mike
want him.
Tyson,
I don't
what
want.
is
I don't want him to fight his last
No.
fight, 2006. His last fight, where he just sat down, or
Excuse me.
He sat down in a chair in his corner, and
yes,
he
but
didn't
Mike
want to
Tyson
continue.
fight 2006.
Or last fight, however
Yeah.
you call it.
So, to me, it was amazing that I didn't read anything about this news,
Oh no,
and I appreciate you fucking giving me that lookout because you know me, I read up on everything, and especially I've been going through withdrawal because there's no combat sports fights right now, so I've been fucking dying deep down inside.
Should I just go to the end of?
No, you should just even click on it to see his Wikipedia to see what round. Yeah, because it usually says the round in it. Wikipedia right there, and then.
No, but I had to share because I figured, knowing how you are, I'm like, you know what, Nick probably knows this shit. But
Oh
let me-
yeah,
let me share this shit.
dude. It kind of blew my mind. It actually made my heart hurt a little bit that I didn't read up on this, and because I haven't been dipping into anything that's currently going on. I've been actually, as dumb as it sounds, I've been trying to
Yeah, but
distance.
here on the Wikipedia it says 99 to 2005.
So his last fight was in 05.
I thought it was 06.
That's what I thought too. And I had to be 06. So they said 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lennox was
So go down to the list of his last fights. Let's
Yeah.
do it like that.
exhibition tour, blah, 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 personal life. Okay, right there at the top. Kevin McBride, 2000. Yeah, round 6.
2005.
Okay.
Yeah, 2005. Holy shit.
Damn.
He was 38.
Wait, hold on. What month was that?
January.
What was-
June
what was
11th.
the date?
June 11th against Kevin McBride.
So why the fuck would they say? So almost 14 years, we can say. Now.
Okay. But still,
Either way,
I don't want him to do anything like that because
Nah.
I
Well, it's okay.
it won't.
Okay.
But you know what? It won't tarnish his legacy. Or
no,
nothing. It
no,
won't
no,
do
no,
nothing to
no.
it.
It's almost like the same thing with Chuck Liddell when he came back and fought Tito for the third time. There's
Yeah.
just some people that don't need.
No, he
to-
got 50 wins and 6
Yeah, but he got
losses.
destroyed.
Yeah,
he got
56.
destroyed in that last fight. I don't want
Yes.
Tyson to get destroyed in the only fight.
No, I don't want him to be a fucking Roy Jones Jr. or anything like
Yeah.
that. B Hop's a totally different thing. In MMA, you would have to think about Herschel Walker because Herschel Walker fought when he was 49 and was beating up dudes that were 20.
Herschel Walker, the
the football player,
get the
motherfucking
fuck
34,
out of here,
bro.
Word?
Yeah.
I didn't know he went to MMA.
Yeah, he for like 3 or 4 years back in I believe it was 2011. He fought. He had like 3 or 4 pro fights.
Oh,
it was
shit.
back in Bellator or was it Strikeforce? I believe it was Strikeforce
All right.
because before UFC bought him out. Yeah, but dude, he's fucking a juggernaut. Still chiseled, jacked, fucking.
And old as shit,
Yes,
but he's still
49 years old.
still in
Fucking
shape.
yeah, looking like fucking the black
Would you want-
motherfucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Will you want Tyson fighting right now?
No, I don't want Tyson to fight. I
Nah.
want Tyson to go in there, and I want Tyson to be a cornerman. I want Tyson to
He can be a
help
host or a
train.
coach, yeah.
I
Yeah.
want Tyson to go. I would love for Tyson to do an exhibition where he would do like he would come out in his fight trunks, get in shape, do all that shit, and then he would show like combos. You know, like if he did a YouTube channel where he would break down his most iconic fights and what he was thinking about. If you went through and make it a web series, like you spend 15 minutes on
Okay.
each fight. What
Right.
you're thinking about, his preparation, what he was doing with Custamato and Kevin Rooney and fucking.
I can see that because you
and
know
Teddy
what?
He said
Atlas.
it was
It's kind of
almost
something with like
same.
wait, I mean to cut you. It's kind of something with like Kobe did with in the NBA. He's some shit called detail.
Yeah.
He would break down everybody's game. So I can
Yeah.
see Tyson doing something similar like that in
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah, and then they can even because especially with technology now. Now I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Especially the way the technology is now that he can have a heavy bag in front of him and they can make it a virtual simulation
I can see
for
that.
him, so he could throw shots and then they would
can
just
see him
computer
dipping
graphic get something
Yeah.
in that make it dip like he was doing.
That's true.
And then and even though now that they have that technology where they can stop something and do a 360 rotation of it, I think that would be fucking phenomenal. But for him to actually go against an opponent, because
I can't see that. man.
Evander
I
Holy-
don't want to see that.
Yeah, Evander Holyfield's trying to do the same thing, and he said he wants to do an exhibition about 5-6 rounds, and he wants to do it with Riddick Bowe since they're good friends.
But you know what? He needs to just coach his son and just leave it like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
I'm not a big Evander Holyfield fan. Like he was a good fighter as well. I'm more of a Tyson fan, but
Oh, of course.
yo, you getting that age? First, your reflexes are off, yo.
Of course,
B Hop is different.
B Hop was totally different because
It's-
B Hop started late. B Hop started in his late 20s to get into
Yes.
boxing because it was after he did that bit in
His
jail.
last fight was what, 50, 53?
I think we looked it up last time. It was
52, 53. Yeah,
who?
he had
Bernard Hopkins.
he fought. Yeah,
Yeah, he fought.
he was
Joe-
definitely 50. I know that.
I think he fought that dude Joe
Joe.
Smith. Something Smith. And he got knocked through the ropes, and that's when he fell and landed on his head.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's
Like Jones.
there's a fucking outliers. There's people like Roy Jones that can go over to Russia and get knocked out and then come back and win another fight. But there's
the
just
same
people,
fight.
yeah. Like Floyd's another one that they're an outlier. They're a person that
Yo, did you see the other day? It was Rocky Marciano's
can you do me a quick
his,
favor? Can you just
turn
pop
it
that off? Yeah, yeah.
Rocky Marciano's it was anniversary for his retirement.
What?
Yes, sir.
How long ago was it?
Give me 1 minute. You know what? Type it in actually. My bad. I was gonna say it on my phone, but just type in Rocky Marciano.
Hold on.
And
Oh, you're looking
it
for
just
B
came
Hop's
up
on?
the other day on my phone.
He fought Joe Smith Jr.
2016.
51 years old at 2016.
Wow, 51. Okay. I thought he was like 52, 53. It's right there.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Well, before that, he fought at 49, and then he
yeah,
took
but
that long.
but he's been consistent. There's no layoffs.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Everything is 39,
Still
40,
alive.
41, 42, 43, all the way up.
Yeah.
You know, he's been rocking. I think his longest layoff was
Down
20.
23.
Yeah. So, started mid 20, early 20s. But he was also doing a boxing program in prison. That's when they used to have it. And he's been fighting consistently. I think his longest layoff was like a 2-year layoff. I believe he had in his late 40s. I think it was like 43 to 45 or something like that he had his longest layoff. But B Hop's the fucking man. He's an outlier. And there's a lot of people that don't have that, you know?
Yeah,
you
he's
can't
rare.
you can't take a 14-year layoff and come back. Unless he's rocking with that group, that golden age group.
But it's funny you say that because I was seeing something earlier today, and it was also saying that when you see that layoff,
Yeah.
it was saying how George Foreman was telling Tyson not to do it.
Don't do
And
it.
then that he took a major layoff himself, Foreman.
Yes.
So I'm sure he has some. The whole thing is I didn't get to read the article. I just seen the headlines of it. So I wish I would have got the chance to read the article on to see what
thing
kind
about-
of advice he was coming. He was gonna give him.
The thing about Foreman is Foreman came in a year in boxing where the heavyweight division what it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
what it
kinda
wasn't
shaky.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. You know,
It was up for
it's-
grabs.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone could have been any champion on any night. You know what I'm saying? And the amount of talent, like when Foreman came back, there's not the great Hall of Famers that they did the prior and latter of those years.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just
Mike Moore. Michael Moore.
Michael Moore. Yeah. And then I mean,
It's like really who else was?
yeah, and then after Foreman, I think Shannon took over. Shannon
Briggs, yeah.
Shannon
Shannon
Briggs
Briggs, yeah.
took over something, and then that's when the Klitschos came in. And then the
That's right,
Klitschos
yeah.
ran that
They
shit for
ran
a
that shit
decade.
for a minute,
a
yeah,
decade.
That's right.
Because Vitaly had it, and then Vladimir had it. Because Vladimir's the younger one. And then that's where we're at our current state now.
Yes.
But I did read that small article that you were telling me about that Tyson was talking about. Black Tyson was talking about White Tyson.
Exactly. The one he named after.
And he was just talking about how we'd approach it with a lot of head movement and pressure and in close, head to chest, dipping him, but he
You
was
gotta
like,
get in and get out.
yeah, you gotta get in and get
he's a
off
big
there.
dude, he
Yeah. And he was talking about that. He was like that style of someone that big is awkward.
But he did say too, he's like, people have the misconception that size is everything. And he's like, it's not the size, it's the morale.
Yeah.
It's the fight, it's the determination.
And he
Because,
is,
you figure what, Tyson Fury's what, 6'9"?
yes.
Tyson's what, 5'11"?
fucking
5'10"?
He's 5'10", 216 in his prime.
And then Tyson
Yo,
was,
I
he was
saw
fighting
fucking
dudes.
video of this girl. She's 7'2". Damn.
7'2"?
Yeah.
7'2"
Oh,
doing what?
Fuck. She
was
was just
boxing?
standing in her room.
Oh.
Oh, she was just standing there. Okay. I was like,
Yo.
the fuck is that bitch doing?
Shit.
What?
They're like fucking big chopsticks. Like, yo.
She gotta play ball or
God
something.
damn.
yo.
Yeah, something.
Something. But
Jesus Christ. 7'2".
Tyson's he's fought dudes big as shit too.
Well, this is the birth of this is the super
Heavyweights.
heavy, yeah, the mega heavyweights. People that are 6'8", 6'9", 6'5".
So you figure what heavyweight division was starts at 194? Because when Roy came up, when he fought John Ruiz, he was what 194, right? 196.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it starts at that level, so you can go from 194 all the way up. After
Yeah.
that, it's just whatever.
It's pretty much until like you're so big that you can't get in the ring, and then they're like super heavyweight.
So you can have somebody like Roy fighting somebody like Tyson Fury.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
Damn.
And that's what MMA used to be back in
But
the day.
then when you classify the super heavyweight, then it should
Sumo.
be it should be like after a
Sumo,
certain
yo.
weight and like once you get like 250 or more.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Some shit like that.
Yeah, I
you know?
think there is a category, but those heavyweights and super heavyweights can still compete against each other. Like Butterbean can still fight anyone.
Yeah, Butterbean. Yeah, I know what Butterbean.
He was 5'11", like 390.
300. That's what I'm saying. He was pushing almost 4.
He was a barrel.
350.
You ever see Butterbean? No. There's a guy named Butterbean.
ass
Actually,
ball-
he looked like
white
that.
dude,
He-
bald head.
Yeah, he looked like that, but he looked like his body was
Yo,
shaped
but
like that.
he has some hands though.
Oh yeah, he used to throw the most awkward punches ever because he was short. So he would come at you parallel, but he would do this shit where he would throw a punch over top of you like this. That was his overhand. Right? It
okay.
was fucking weird. He was used to have like American flag short.
Butterbean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Butterbean.
Yo, I seen some shit the other day too, and they had a story talking about Prince Nassim.
Oh,
Do you remember? Yo, he was nice, man.
Yes, and Prince
This one?
Yeah. Eric Bush.
That was him right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of beans came out.
No, but he has some hands, yo. He has some hands.
Yeah, he started off as a remember those shits back in the day? They were called Tough Man competitions. They used to have them on like Wild World
It
of
was
Sports.
like late at night.
Yeah,
right?
Wild World of
Okay,
Sports,
okay.
and they would basically set up a boxing ring inside of a gym, and then tell people you can win $10,000. You come in here, anyone off the street can come in and box. And they used to start at these. Janito, You okay, bro? Anyone off the street can come in and box.
All right.
And then that's where he started off, actually.
Oh shit.
So yeah, he started off as a tough man boxer.
like a,
Yeah.
you know, like
And then he just started knocking
Kimbo
people out.
Slice
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit.
yeah, exactly. But it was more of organized, I guess you
I
would
got
say.
you.
He looks like he works in a fucking circus or something.
Nah,
Yeah,
yo,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
you would never
He
think.
did, he
you would
did
never
MMA
think,
too.
yo.
He did MMA
What?
too. Yeah, he
the
fought
fuck
in he fought in Pride. He fought in a couple of different organizations. Yeah,
Damn, he really has known.
Yo, he has some hands, though.
yeah. He's just
Just you look at him, you wouldn't
Yo,
think
that
so.
shit. I will punch that shit, and it's like,
Yeah, you wouldn't.
yeah. It's like fucking beating up a fridge. You know, a fridge with a face. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't feeling no body shot, so.
Exactly. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what bands.
You gotta catch him in the
Boing.
kidney. Yo, you gotta catch him in the kidney.
Nah. But
How
it-
big he is, huh?
yeah, he's the size. That's a definition of a pale.
But he
hippo.
was 5'11", though?
Yeah, I believe so. Check up his height. I think he was 5'11".
I would figure he was at least like 6'1", 6'2", yo.
I believe he was. I think he was 5'11". Spot height. Yeah, I think he was 5'11", like fucking 900 pounds. Size of a.
But yeah, yo, Prince Nassim was a motherfucking problem back in the day,
So
man.
Prince Nassim, he was a
5'11".
lefty. 5'11". Yeah.
Right.
So I liked him a lot because he was a lefty, and you and I always talk about fucking Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker.
Yes.
And I like left-handed fighters because
They have an advantage.
yes, and it's just because they have everything is backwards and they have a very unique timing, and they're the weirdest thing is unless you get a specialist or like an out like I guess you would say,
Like an atlas.
yeah, like
You
someone
need somebody that can.
yeah, if you get a lefty that's different from like I'm just talking about has like magic skills that does something else like Sweepy, where he would
yeah.
step inside the leg
Yes.
and then rotate out and watch the punch go by and then throw a
But
left
he'll
hand.
need a good trainer for that.
Yes, yeah, like he developed his own style. But lefties are very basic, but they're so good at what they do. You know what I'm saying? They have very basic punches, they have very basic skills, but it's just the way that they're able to set things up because they're so used to fighting people that are right-handed.
I was
compared
gonna
to-
say that. Isn't it because they're so used to like doing it
Yeah, because
the
most
Against-
opposite way? Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have it in their head already that you don't do it like this. Like
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you figure majority of the fighters,
yeah,
what
like
they fight
90% of the
orthodox.
fucking
yeah,
fight.
they're,
Yeah.
they're right-handed.
Yeah.
So now they gotta fight. They gotta fight southpaw.
But if you look at two people that are right-handed that fight against each other, their skill set is more diverse.
Yeah.
It's because they can throw so many different combos and angles and shit like that. With a lefty versus a righty, it's they're
And it's not just
but
just
the-
with that though.
the left is so basic.
But the left will always have the advantage, right?
It not necessarily always have the advantage, but it's just because
Unless
the
you're
right,
righty that
yeah.
train for a lefty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I
Unless
got you, Sam.
unless
All right.
you're used to that, it's just because it catches you because everything is different. So if you're a right-handed boxer and you throw a jab cross hook, you're used to that combo coming at you jab cross
It's
hook.
coming opposite.
Yeah. Now it's coming the complete opposite way.
Yes,
so now
I
you
got
have to catch everything on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Because that jab is coming at a different. It's
So
on
you
the
gotta be
different
used
side.
to be over.
Yeah.
I got you, Sam.
So it's
All right.
everything is in reverse. So that's what fucks people up initially. But once the lefties, especially with kickboxing, usually with kickboxing, they have a great straight left. They have a good, it's called the check hook, like Valentina Shevchenko. She's a lefty. So she has this shit called the check hook where she steps in and throws it over top of the person's right hand.
Okay.
Left hand, I'm sorry. So their jab, it comes right over top because when you jab across, it comes
she goes
over, and
over
that's
and
their
jab.
hook.
Yeah.
Because they're already stepping out. They do a thing called the step where you have you set up like that,
go
and
to
then
the other side,
you
yeah.
step. Remember where we're talking about that? You got to
Oh,
step on the
shit.
outside.
Yeah.
So once you step on the outside, you're
They
already
coming straight,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're
you
throwing
already-
that.
you have that
Yeah,
advantage.
you're throwing that jab here, but they're
It's
leaning
coming
back
around.
and they're over top.
Yes.
There's a guy named Yatsenklai. Yatsenklai Fairtex. If you watch his Muay Thai, his shit is very basic, but it's super fucking effective because he throws left high kick, drops back, you throw a fucking jab or right hand, he leans back over top and throws a straight. And that's his skill set right there. He doesn't do inside low kicks and he just sets it up. Bang, bang.
So it's counter.
He just chops at your right arm. So he's always kicking your strong arm. So your shit gets weak and tired because you can fucking get punted in it and you try to throw it. He steps back, overhand right, bang, and you fucking sit people down. Yeah. It is so basic, but I fucking love watching left-handed fighters. That's why I always wish I had trained as a left-handed fighter. That's what I'm gonna try to do with Papo, is to get him very diverse. I like the switch. I like the switch style.
Exactly.
I like
Yo,
that.
I like it too. I like to switch.
Yeah, and I like that people are because that
I
was
like to
ve-
confuse the other
Yeah.
person. Like,
'Cause that was
where
very-
the fuck is
You
it
know what
coming
weaknesses.
from?
that was very
Yeah.
taboo back in the day.
Yeah.
You couldn't be a right-handed fighter and train as a lefty. That was very taboo. You wouldn't know. You don't do that.
Just
You
like
don't
if you was
spend
to
enough
switch your
time
styles in
with
the middle of
yeah.
a fight.
Yeah,
they
they
don't like
don't-
you switch
yeah.
your styles in the middle of a fight. Yeah.
The only time that
your
they did it
stance.
was when Rocky did switch to the left, come over to the right, and switch righty rock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm doing Mick. You know, so but now it's a lot more accepted. You see a lot of people having that the Ali shuffle, but it's a lot more common to see a lot of people switching.
Do they used to see it as cheating, or do they used to see it as something different? Because
I
it could be taken as that. Because if you do that against somebody that used to does right,
yeah.
you have a big advantage.
So
because you
right, you gotta see a lot of
you're
you-
making them confused. It's gonna
Yeah.
take longer for them to read
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, like you're saying, it's to them it was like frowned upon. Like, you don't do that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like if you're in kickboxing or in MMA or something, and you stomp on someone's feet.
Yeah.
It's just like you don't need to do that, but it's an effective form.
Effective, yeah.
But now that time is changing, especially with MMA, because T.J. Dillashaw and Dwayne
Yeah.
Ludwig, that I fucking
Dimitri Johnson,
yeah.
he did it too.
Yeah, yeah, and people switch a lot, which is I think it's very effective. I think you should be well versed in everything, especially I don't care if you're kickboxing, just straight boxing, MMA, or anything. You should be able to switch. You should be able to just as hit as hard with your left as your right. And there's a lot of famous people that are right-handed, or excuse me, left-handed that fight righty. John Jones, right's left-handed.
Oh shit. Okay.
Fucking Holly Holm, same way. There's someone else. There's another boxer, MMA fighter
Doesn't
named.
that have a name like a lefty motor skill something like?
I forget what it was. There was a guy named Joe Riggs that's naturally right-handed, but he used to fight lefty because he said his dad wouldn't let him square up right-handed. He wanted him to be better at firing a left hand because it makes people awkward.
Yo, and it's the same. It's the same for what we're talking about baseball.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with a lefty pitcher,
A lefty
it's always
pitcher, yeah.
gonna-
it's still
yes,
like it's the same.
crazy.
Like you gotta
Yeah.
adjust again. Like what the fuck is going on?
Because
like,
the ball's coming in a
exactly.
different
it takes
angle.
you
Angle.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
instead of-
even if it comes through the same angle because they're always gonna come through the middle, top, curve, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
It
but-
can go out to the further. It
But
can go out.
I'm righty. I'm standing right here, and that motherfucker's
Yeah.
standing right there too, instead of over there like he
Yeah,
always
yeah.
is.
And
so
plus-
it's just weird, you know. What I
And
mean?
plus, being a right-handed pitcher, because my brother's like that. My brother writes. He's right-handed but pitches lefty. And
shit.
so if you have a right-handed batter in front of you and you throw right-handed, the ball, especially with a
naturally-
curve, it curves
yeah,
this
yeah.
way. But a lefty curves
Comes
out
out.
and goes in.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So for them to do that, it has to, yeah.
Yeah, the
gotta throw it
angles are
different,
different.
yeah.
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 And shit like that, I appreciate so much. Like I told you, like you guys know how weird I am. If someone is different or does something different, I automatically pay
But
attention.
that makes it more fun though.
Oh, of course.
As the audience, whatever. That's
Yeah.
somebody that's watching. It makes it more fun because not for the people that's in there.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like fuck this shit. Like nah.
But also, it's good because it makes you understand diversity, and then when you're under diversity,
Yeah.
you
Learn to adapt.
you fucking you start to press a little bit more. You're like, oh shit, I got fucked up in that, or I didn't understand that. Then to me, I'm naturally drawn towards people that are better than me at something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But it's good to do different shit like that. Like who was it? Ali.
Yes.
I think he used to run like 3-4 miles just backwards
Yeah, Jack
every day, something like
Jack
that.
Johnson?
every morning.
Jack Johnson. I think Jack Johnson used to do the same thing.
Yeah, because it's like most of your fights you're running backwards or forward. Like you still gotta run backwards, and that's when you get the most tired. Like
Yeah.
when trying to defend and shit, going backwards and shit.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Sugar Ray
You gotta
Robinson.
build different muscles on your fucking legs. You know what I mean?
Not Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. I think he was
Gus D'Amato.
okay.
Yeah.
That's another one he trained. No,
Yeah.
he trained Floyd.
Floyd Patterson.
Patterson,
I think fucking Joe, not Joe Lewis. What the fuck?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray Robinson. I think he did that, and I think Ali was a huge
Yeah.
fan of that, running backwards because he would say,
Running
that just that awkwardness, and that's way shit that makes you uncomfortable, and then you keep on doing it, and
Exactly, yeah.
it becomes comfortable to you. Like especially if you're a person that's like, let's say if you're in the guard and you're shitty at bottom game and you're always getting smashed by really good top player games. Once you start to learn and perfect that, then that top game becomes a lot easier because you're so used to getting beat up on the bottom that you got
Yes.
good at it. You know what I'm saying? Then you welcome motherfuckers into that. Like, come on.
Yep. And you don't have that
It's just
many
the ease of
weaknesses
it.
anymore.
Like it just makes it more smooth because it's still you're still fighting.
Yeah.
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 But you know what I mean?
That's true.
places. It's like you go into a river that you already went to before, or even the water park. You went down the fucking slide.
And you already know what to
The first
expect.
time it's like, whoa,
Oh my
shit.
God, yeah.
But you go the third time, it's like
Then you start doing. You're like, I'm gonna dive on this bitch
the
forward.
walls and everything, and just doing tricks and shit.
You get that confidence.
Yeah.
yo.
Then you're
it's
like,
the
I'm gonna
same,
do it
yeah.
head first.
The
You know what
more
I'm
you
saying?
do it, the more
Start doing
comfortable
rolls
you
in
get. Yeah.
But yo, not to talk about fights the whole time. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
we
super.
got carried away.
Oh, yeah. I just. You guys know.
I just had to share. I had to
I
share
miss
that with
my
y'all.
sport. I miss it. But the crazy thing is, before we get
Oh,
off this,
we're getting like 8 fights.
I
in a row.
know we're getting back to back fights. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cry and bust a
Yeah.
nut all over there every time a fight comes on.
Dana's getting a lot of love right now.
Yes,
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 he is.
Yeah.
yes. Thank God. And these fucking fights are amazing. We'll break them down when they come down. So we're gonna have to do a fight card. I mean,
Oh hell yeah. We got time now.
yeah. If you want, we
Not
can,
really, but
we can. If you can record, we could fucking do a stream.
oh yeah.
Not a live stream, but we could fucking do the fight cast. I really want to do that with you guys.
Yeah. We just got to do what I did last time, and we can hear it.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah,
it. Yeah.
Exactly. It'd be perfect. And the new addition to the family is fucking
Yeah.
Ultiman. I got that shit at my the last UFC fight I went to a while ago. It was the UFC Philly. Justin Gaethje versus
Motherfucker looks like that fucking the silver guy from the Fantastic. What are the movies?
Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje versus who's the Brazilian dude? Oh my god, Edson Barboza. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got that. He looks also like Mr. Clean.
Yeah, Mr. Clean.
He looks like every single
muscles.
racist guy that's ever lived.
It's like powder.
Yeah, a big buff white dude, powder white, talking
That's
shit.
Dana White's want to be.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Dana White's want to be
That's
like that.
that's Dana White.
Dreams. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So what? Excuse me. What the fuck you guys been up to? What's been cracking with the corona, bro?
Just trying to stay safe, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay safe,
That's
but
the biggest thing.
around where we live, I don't know if everybody knows, it looks kind of like there's nothing going on. Yo, fucking roads and everything be fucking packed all day, like
Yeah, I know.
crazy.
Yeah.
Traffic everywhere and shit still.
Well, our
But
governor.
only at nighttime you see the difference. Like now,
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
go home, if I go home late, whatever. Like before, used to see some cars. Now I'm like by myself the whole fucking way home. Like
and them cops be waiting.
Well, the governor's. Yeah, the
I haven't really seen none.
our
I've seen a couple.
I seen daytime like around this time and shit like that, but like after like 1, 2, like I don't see shit.
Oh
So you be
damn.
nervous,
Oh.
bro. You be
Three,
the only one on the
four.
highway, yo.
Bro, you essential worker?
Yeah, bro, I work for Amazon.
Oh,
I got my paper. I got my paper. I got my paper, yo.
you got that paper? You got your paper?
I got my paper.
I do. I got a
my paper and my
I
ID.
You putting that shit in the window like you're like those motherfuckers that get the UI checkpoint. Will be putting his license up with that paper.
Very serious.
Yeah, exactly.
I got all
Say
lights on
something.
my car because you know they got to see everything. You know.
Exactly.
Nah, but I do, yo. We all got it. We
Oh,
all
yeah,
essential
we got-
workers.
yeah,
No, I was the same because you said you're out at
we
fucking
gotta
2 in the
fuck with
morning.
you,
That's
yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
You essential worker, bro.
Yeah. At that time too.
Yeah. And Wawa's open.
I'm
I can
gonna-
go to Wawa and get some water and shit. Like,
My water broke, bro. My water broke.
I'm thirsty, yo.
My water broke. I ain't got nothing to get pee in the sink,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, bro. What the fuck? I'm getting a milkshake, yo.
I'm getting a milkshake, bro. Is that essential? Oh, that meme I sent you. There's a meme out there.
Diabetes. Yo, I keep going, though.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
god.
Oh shit.
There's a meme that I seen that I was instantly fucking hurt off that shit. I started dying. It's a picture of Dexter's laboratory and it's broken down into 2 scenes. It says cop and then it says where are you going at this time during these essential hours? And then at the bottom it shows a picture of Dexter and he's up to it next to his sister and it's real close and he goes liquor stove. But it's Lickasto. Liquor stove. And I knew that was Will. As soon as I see it, because I can put him down, woo, woo, woo. Where are you going during these times, sir? And we'll be like, liquor store. Here's my ID. Thank you, sir. Get the fuck in your car. Liquor store is closing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yo.
Essential. It's open.
Essential, bro.
Like a motherfucker.
Yo.
Nah, but I was watching Joe Rogan today, I think it was, or yesterday, and I saw that he said, I haven't looked into it, but they haven't closed liquor store because of the toxicity, like, you know, when people,
Oh, withdrawal.
yeah, because people die from just
Oh, yeah.
leaving alcohol, like,
Just going cold turkey.
cold turkey.
Oh, yeah.
So they said that's the reason.
Oh,
But
shit.
that to me is fucking crazy because that just shows
add
how
to it.
That just shows how much of an epidemic that is.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Like, imagine if we shut down fucking.
Like right now, car accidents went down because not as many people are driving, right?
Nope.
But suicides went up, domestic violence went up, all that shit went up. So it's like
We're switching out good
you
for the
either
bad.
have this,
Yeah.
or
Not good
this.
for the bad.
Pollution's
But
going down. Ozone, some of the holes in the ozone
Yo, the
layer
gas
closed.
is cheap. Yo,
Gas
some
is
people
cheap.
don't believe.
There's a lot of different shit going on.
Gas is way cheaper over here now than Jersey.
Jesus Christ, yes it is. Yo,
There's some
fuck-
places that are like 175, and I'm like, fuck, the
I think the cheapest I seen,
201.
I think I seen 165 was the cheapest I seen.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just get it straight. I drive a Cadillac. Y'all could suck a dick. All right. Anyway, let me
I
just say
still
that
drive
again.
an American
but,
too, yo.
America, bro. Anyway,
I'm not gonna
but the
say.
thing is that
Japanese,
like
no,
when I usually when my tank hits halfway, that's when I fill
That's
it up.
when I fill it up, yeah.
Because
One of
my
those.
gas tank is the size of this table,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
It's like
believe it.
447 gallons, right? So when that shit gets low, I'll be looking at the thing and I'll be like, $75. I wasn't gonna put this thing in.
How much
So
does
you-
it take?
So a half tank is 12 gallons.
Yeah, but
Damn.
the money, like how much is?
It's usually like 36.
Yeah, because you're gonna make me do math. You can just tell me.
It's 24 gallons, bro.
Okay.
24 gallons of gasoline.
By $2 or
Who got a
$1.75.
gasoline?
I'm not gonna do that shit
Who
right now.
did I get?
So like 30 something half.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 32.
Oh, mine used to get full with like 38. Now it's like 26.
Yeah, you just said full.
27.
My motherfucker's at half. I'll be calculating that shit.
My
Like,
shit
like,
only,
like,
yo,
baby
my
or
shit's
something.
very economic, yo. My shit, I go all the way to New York, one quarter, like, that's it. One
Shit.
quarter.
Yeah, my
Right,
shit,
yeah.
yo, as
Yeah,
you.
well, Betty
Like,
White over here.
no, I'm talking
That-
about going and coming back.
She thirsty, yo.
Betty.
That's a lot of fucking gas. Yo, you got a big ass tank, yo. 24.
24 gallons. I think it's around that, bro. But the
crazy.
thing is that that
yeah.
bitch, yeah, but that shit lasts me 2 weeks. The
You
half
put a
tank.
body in there and put fucking
I
steel
can-
put
I know.
gas.
What
You got a mad seat, yeah.
Types of fucking things in them, bro.
The whole front seat move up, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can move up the armrest. You can have 3 people sitting in the front
I was
seat.
gonna say, check this shit out. My shit is so
That's a good one for the
classy.
sucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift that shit up like, yo, take a lap nap.
Two wheels. Like,
And she be like, because they get in the car and they go, "What? How comes you don't have no stick shifter?" And I go, "Click, click, click, click." That shit's on a tree. Pow! And I hold up, and I slide her in like
I
that.
got a stick right here.
I'm with you, boo. And they go, "Oh, you so classy."
Take a lap nap.
And look at- yeah. Here, just put your head down here. Let Daddy roll. Okay?
2 wheels.
Yeah, exactly. Ride a 3-wheel motion. I'm fucking retarded.
And you're like looking at the fucking Cadillac sign, like focus.
Yeah, exactly. My shit's so classic that it has the motherfucking, it has a hood ornament. So let's just keep it kosher, family. Like I said, once I get my money, let's just keep it kosher, pimp. Yeah. Because my first car was a 86 Pontiac, 86 Monte Carlo.
Oh, yeah,
Yo, you should fucking
the radio.
fucking weld that shit in.
You got someone with the radio.
Oh shit! All right. So, oh yeah. All right. So,
He was making beats in the back.
so my first car was it was a I don't know what color it is. I guess you
he
would
had
say
2
gray.
hamsters in that shit. That's
Yeah.
how I ran.
Nah, that shit had a fresh ass engine. It only had I think 56,000 on it.
Okay.
But it was a little rough. You could start to see it was old. It was an old bitch. But anyway, that shit was like gray, maybe silver. I don't know what color you call it. Sun got to it a couple times. But my
Faded?
yeah, it was smooth on one side, burnt on the other, a little rusty on that side.
Yeah.
Perfect. Factory fresh on 1/4 panel. But yeah, so I was driving around in the 86 Monte Carlo, and it had bench seats that when you try to
Shit
adjust the
moved
seat, it would just, the whole thing would move
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
And there's only 2 clicks.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
it's either you're
Your back?
yeah, it's
And even to the back, you
Yeah.
can really
I
go
know.
that
You
far,
yeah. touch the
yeah.
pedals and shit.
Yeah.
so yeah, you either got the steering wheel on your chest, and you fucking seeing the bumper in the front like this, or you're all the way to the back. So I just chose I was a G rider. I had no power, so it was just the LS. It was the basic. I had the crank windows. Someone tried to I'd be like, yo, fuck you!
Yo.
And they over drove away.
You know what yours needs now? You know those the fucking the seat covers, not the seat covers, the one that go in the
beads?
middle with the wood,
Beads?
the beads.
With the beats, like the fucking
Indian
taxi
beats.
drivers.
I want the
Yeah.
I want the Teakwood Indian beans.
Like the taxi drivers and shit.
I want the Indian beats. I thought about that.
Pressure points, yo.
Oh yeah, bro. Trying to massage that back while I'm riding in the caddy. But I didn't realize that after, because I bought it off my brother because he was a cocksucker. He didn't tell me anything. So I drive this bitch and I'm like, oh, let me fucking see what's on the radio. There was no radio. It was a thing that looked like a radio. It acted like a radio. It made noises.
That shit had an 8-track.
It made noises like a radio. No, AM, FM radio.
Oh shit! You had the little click. You had the knobs.
Yeah, I had a knob.
All day. And the push buttons.
No, didn't have those. It was just.
Okay.
Yeah, the big one that goes. If you wanted to go from the fucking vents in the front or the back, you will have to go like clack on.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but my boat.
But if you want it cold and hot,
Yeah, yes.
No,
that's it, mad far, yo.
And it gets tighter as you go further.
And you could, but the thing is that my shit didn't have a blower motor, so you would turn it on and it'd be like a radiator. It'd just go. That's it. That's all that would come out. It would just
That
hiss.
shit be like, I'm tired.
It would just do one hiss and it would go. And that's it. But you gotta understand, I drove this bitch in the winter. So what I used to do was put a candle. I used to light a candle, go downstairs, start up my car, put a candle on my dashboard, and let that try to heat up my windshield.
Oh,
and then I
shit.
would be outside scraping that bitch. And then I would try to drive. Yeah, son. And then because I had no
couldn't
defroster.
imagine dealing with fucking snow and shit
Yeah.
with those cars, yo. Hell
Dog, I used to
nah.
have to drive. I used to have to light a candle.
No power.
He probably
steering.
had to pump that shit too when you start that shit.
Oh no! The thing about that is when you start it up because it was cold, so the engine would kick on so high, and that it would start to fucking. You would hear it go, "Rah!" and you would see it fucking like
Yeah.
torque
The
because
revolution goes up
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's trying to
because
get-
usually it's usually between like 1,500 and 2,000. No, this shit was at like 6.
Oh,
so you turn
shit.
that shit on, there'd be smoke pouring out the back. Yeah, I'll be lighting up the whole entire alleyway and shit. So I fucking got in this bitch. I think I'm smooth. I'm riding. I'm like, yo, let me fucking. I turn on the radio and it's just.
Yeah, do you carry a carburetor fluid all the time just in case?
Nah, that shit was fuel injection, bro.
Oh, good.
It's good.
I was good, bro. So, but it was
The
just.
Noah that I had that I was telling you about, I carry with the shell all the time because
Oh, you
sometimes
hit
it
the
wouldn't
bottom.
start. Yeah. And sometimes the starter wouldn't work that good, so you take a what do you
A
call that shit?
screwdriver.
That was the screwdriver. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you pop that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and so you would hear like these distant like horror voices in the background, like it sounded like.
Fucking white noises and shit. Yeah.
Right? But the only thing that worked was AM radio. This channel called Hola. I had AM Spanish radio, and it's not that I had good speakers, bro. I had one speaker that worked
And
on
the
the driver.
FM sounds like like
No,
I
no.
can't even
That shit was
do
crackling
it.
like a motherfucker.
That shit was just non-existent. AM did. I mean,
People
FM
talking
didn't
in the
work.
background, but that noise.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had that in Sports Talk Radio, but Sports Talk Radio was in Spanish. So I only had two motherfucking radio stations. One played music, one had radio.
All in Spanish.
Yeah, and I could tell because they would like you would hear words that I knew in English.
Yeah, the most annoying shit is the AM radio with those people with that voice.
That's exactly how it was. It was that way in Spanish, right?
And it sounds like he has
Yeah.
background and shit, like in the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
space, like
Yeah.
weird shit.
Sounds like a guy's talking to anyone. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what it was, but it was in Spanish. So I had the radio though. So it's radio. Hola, and I remember all the time. So I used to drive to work, smoking a bowl with a can of Monster.
Oh,
steering
you used
with-
to tell me that, yeah.
Yeah, steering with my knee, and people would come past, and I had all the speakers were blown out.
Oh, you say that one.
So it was like this, right? But I had one clear one in the back that I used to fucking because I
Just
was so
lean
far,
back,
I was
yeah.
so far back, and it's a two-seater.
Tilt your
so
head back.
yeah, so the speaker, I can if I lean back, I can
back
hear,
speaker,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I can hear it on this side. So I was G riding the whole time, smoking a bowl with my knee, drinking a Monster. With my window rolled down, and you know how like the old school whips, how they have the tiny window in the back. That was me.
Yeah,
I was looking at that
Looking at that bitch.
I mean, look at that bitch trying to holler at bitch and be like, hey, yo. She's like, motherfucker,
Get
Get
in
the
the front
fuck
window.
out- yeah.
Get in the front window, motherfucker.
get the fuck out of here. I thought I
Yeah,
was,
you remember like the Mustangs and shit when they used to put the plastic thing in the back, the
oh, yeah,
what do you call that?
they were like fucking, you
The
know,
visors.
yeah, the visors. Yeah.
Yeah,
they had them on the IROC Zs and the fucking, the Camaros and, The Firebirds and shit like that.
Yeah,
And they used to have them on
and that big mirror.
Yeah.
That was the long one with the little spaces.
Yep, the one that went all the way, all the way across.
Yeah.
So you could get the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Fucking kit.
That
Knight
was
Rider
so you
shit.
could, that could, to me, when I looked at fucking things like that, like, oh, you can see the whole back seat. That's so you motherfucker. So
You can spy on
motherfucker.
them
You can see
Yeah.
everything because they have different
Yeah.
angles. Like
That's motherfuckers that,
Doing that
that's
coke.
that 80s coke shit right there. Hey,
Paranoid.
let me get one. all right.
Nah, we good.
Oh shit.
Oh my
You gotta
god.
have 10 eyes,
shit.
yo. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was some. Yeah, man, that was my first car. But you know, I don't give a fuck what kind of car I have. Actually, I do. Actually, I do because I don't give a fuck if that shit's dookie brown and rusted
You
shit.
have to unless there's like no other choice, but
Yeah, but the thing is that, like, you remember in the beginning of Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, when Cheech
Right.
comes out of the house and he has that 64 Impala and he's wiping it down with his beanie and it's all beat up? That's how I feel about my cars. Long as it's the model and the make that I want, I don't give a fuck what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's brand new. This shit just rolled off the lot. I don't give a fuck. If it could be 36
I
different
can hear where
colors.
you coming from, but
Yeah,
still.
you know what I'm saying? If I wanted a 64 Impala and it looked like that, man, you got to stick your finger in there. You
I'm
know what
at
I'm
the
saying?
point. I'm at the point that I don't want to do shit like that.
You don't want new shit?
I just want I want new shit that I just
Oh.
start.
And goes. Yeah.
That's it. Check it, got a fucking oil change, and that's it.
Y'all motherfuckers spoiled.
Nah, bro, it's just you get all the shit, all the priorities in the
Oh yeah. But it doesn't work out that way. That's when you turn it on.
Yeah.
It shoots a flame out the back, and all the lights come on all at once.
And it goes dead.
Yeah, and it goes dead when you're doing 50 on the highway, and you're over there to
Just
free coasting.
coasting.
You stop on the brake, it ain't working.
No power steering or nothing. That shit's
fine.
stupid shit.
Muscling that
That's
shit.
why
You're like,
not for nothing,
oh.
but that's why I like to have a car like that just for
Try to
work.
turn and
because,
shit.
Yeah.
I like to have a stick for work. I would like that right now.
Oh, work?
Hell yeah.
See, I don't know.
I love that shit.
See, I'm lazy.
Because I like,
That's what I was gonna say.
I just like
I'm
that.
a lazy driver. I want to put that shit and go, and I want to lean the fuck back and go.
Nah, I like feeling like
Nah.
Nah,
like-
yo, if I could, I would get a Tesla, bro. Because
I can pop it over and do my little Shiptronic shit. But
exactly.
I don't want to go through all that. I just want to go and
I
drive
would
and
tend-
go.
I
would-
want that too, but I'm just saying that for work, I don't mind that for like weekends and shit. I don't mind that. I would like that. I like it.
Oh,
All right, doubting it, but
yeah, I dig it. I dig it because you appreciate mechanics. Not a motherfucker like me. I
I'm
just,
lazy
I,
as shit when
Burnout
I'm
out there.
driving.
nah, yeah. I would take out the front seat in a Tesla and just sit in the back.
Self-drive, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
the
I'd be like,
weights on the fucking
destination, work. And I'd be like, good morning, Mr. Taylor. Bitch, bitch, I didn't fucking ask you for your name. Just come on, bro. Let's go.
Take me to work, bitch.
Yeah, and then you get some faded fucking lines and that shit doesn't read right. Beep, 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 bum.
Had to divide it and shit.
Exactly. You crash into a pet store or something. Oh, man, it'd be fucking up.
Whose fault is it? The fucking car, but you're the only one. The car did it. I didn't do it.
I just inputted the fucking address.
Yeah, but a cop pull you over, you come and you fucking look inside the window, he'd be looking like Hightower from the Police Academy where he's in the back seat. When that dude runs in the back of him,
Yo,
he's
you
like,
know-
you
you know
stupid
Jose-
mother. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yo, you know Jose Feliciano, the one that sings Feliz Navidad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's blind, right?
Is he really?
Yeah, he's blind.
The whole time?
Yeah, he's been
Like-
blind since he was born. Yeah.
Like Ray Charles?
I believe
The
so,
whole
yeah.
time.
The whole time?
yeah.
He ain't had no like goo shot in his eye.
Nah, he
Like the
plays
whole time
guitar.
he's
He's
Rachel.
like Stevie Wonder. He plays guitar like blind, like yeah.
You told me he's motherfucking Spanish
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie
Spanish Ray Charles?
Yeah.
But a guitarist?
Yeah.
Does he wobble?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, my man! I thought those motherfuckers could only play. I thought he could only play piano. Does he do the back and
Oh,
forth, or
shit,
does he wander? Does he wander? Does he do the wander, or does he just straight back and forth? Oh,
Anyway, let me finish this story. He by my neighborhood en el it's called El Paraíso.
Okay.
This guy he made this Hyundai Sonata, but it was a while ago, 2000s maybe.
Okay.
Right.
And he made it like drive with a fucking remote and shit. And he put him in there, and they just made this fucking joke like recording like him. Everybody in PR knows him, and they know
Right.
he's blind. And he was stopping and asking people for directions and shit. And the car would pull off and shit. Yeah. They'll be like, "What the
Get
fuck?"
the fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's him right there.
oh, my man is super blind.
Yeah.
He got the darkies on.
Yeah.
These big ass shades.
Yeah. Let me make this shit.
Those are the Oakleys.
Oh, you got a creep going.
No, I would like to see like a
Yeah, I wanna-
that live performance, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at
What's his name again?
Jose Felician. Wait. Oh, he's not wobbling that much.
They got this.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta get the one from the 80s where he's all coked up. You know what I'm saying? He's blind and coked up. He's got a sweet ass.
Now when he stops, he goes like this, and then he goes like this.
He's got a sweet ass mullet though.
Yeah, he's feeling the music.
All right, so let me ask you guys a question, hypothetical. Would you rather fuck with a girl that's blind or deaf?
Look.
Oh, he's rocking.
He's right.
Oh no! You hear that all day?
What?
Would you rather fuck with a girl that's deaf or blind?
God forgive me, yo. You know what I mean?
This is hypothetical.
Yo,
We're not trying to be rude. We're just breaking it down.
Yeah, we just.
We're just trying to.
Could I hear that sound all day?
Because
Could I hear that sound or just hear nothing?
Yo, maybe. Maybe I can deal with
All right.
somebody. Hold on.
Exactly.
One eye.
Okay.
Give him
No.
one eye.
No, I'm talking about dark glasses, feeling around, and I'm talking about like you can light off a fucking nuclear
Why you gotta
explosion.
talk-
Next to
Yo, you're gonna make.
So you don't have to. But
But
but the thing is,
They got feelings.
so we got to think
I feel
about
like
this.
I answered this already.
No,
They got feelings.
I called Will with it at work the one day and he told me I was fucked up because I said that if the girl is blind, the arguments are very easy. All you do is got to dip. It is. I'm gonna go upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, you gotta say it. You're like, I'll be upstairs.
No. You don't have to.
You stay right there.
Well, her hearing
you
is
don't-
good though.
You don't have to do that. You know what you mean?
Yeah, or her smell like.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you still there?
Yeah,
No.
no,
You just-
exactly.
What about if
you
she
didn't
learns?
fucking?
What about if she learns echolocation like that?
But that's the thing. All you do is gotta bounce. You just gotta leave the room. You know what I'm saying? And throw a blanket over you.
No, but if she doesn't, she's gonna
Yo.
know where you at.
But if she's dead, yeah. But the thing is,
motherfucker said
when you throw a
echolocation.
blanket over you in the corner, son, that shit just bounce right off you. I'll put one of the space blankets on. You know, the heat saving one, the bounce
With the
back.
sonar.
Yeah. It'd be confusing her. She'd be all fucked up and shit. She'd be spinning around the
The
kitchen.
little Mylar-
Yeah.
the
I'll be
little
hanging
Mylar
out-
blankets and
exactly.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be putting that up in front of her, bounce it off. She'd be like, he's real close. Right?
Technical difficulties.
But with a deaf girl, if she starts talking shit, you just hear them hand slapping. You just slowly turn
What
around,
happened,
and that's the
bro?
end of the conversation. You can't hear what the bitch is saying. You can hear by the taps.
She might be. Yeah, she making noise. She gonna be making noise though.
Yeah. That's cool. I just put in some headphones, and I just exit stage left. You know what I'm saying? I just slide out the curtain. She can come find me, but as long as my back turned, I don't hear what the bitch is saying. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the thing. Like, you gotta learn new language
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
But yeah, like.
I didn't
thank
say
you.
y'all motherfuckers
You don't
marry
want.
her.
You don't want to have to communicate.
I didn't say you were gonna marry her. I'm just saying.
You just want to be.
Oh, but still though. Oh, just be. Oh.
I'm just saying in general.
You know how loud that shit.
I
If
know,
you-
I know.
if you had
I
an
know.
ultimatum-
I know this lady that she used to tell me that she was a prostitute. She was a prostitute, and she used to tell me that like these blind guys would come and fucking try and suck her titties and shit for like $10 or whatever. And she used to give them the elbow because she was fat. Yeah, so they used to suck on her
crusty.
elbow.
They
Yeah,
crusty.
and they think, and she's like, "Oh, that was free money. That's the best on the fucking blind people and shit." And I'm like, "Yo, you fucked up."
I know. I heard her say this. So there's a couple of people I know. Some of my brother's friends went to a strip club, and they were sitting there and they were chilling, and there was a deaf stripper, and she came over, and then my brother's one friend fucking slid it over to the other guy, and the guy was like, "Why?" He said when he went to the back, and she fucking she took it up, and he was like, he was like, "Dog, I was hurt." But he was like, then I felt bad, so he was like giving her money, but he felt bad, and he was like, he was just trying to exit, and every time he tried to, she would like do some shit where she would like trip him, slipping back in it on top of the couch, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't letting that motherfucker go, but that was the only time I ever heard like an interaction.
Fucked up, man.
Yo, in my neighborhood, there was a girl that used to fuck like everybody, but
Was she deaf?
nah,
Was she blind?
but she was weird, yo. Her body was built like
Like a spoon?
No,
brick.
her hair was
Square.
long like this, like long.
Her head?
Yeah.
She had a
her
long neck?
She had a small torso and big legs, but the legs would go like that.
Oh, she had
looked-
kickstands.
Yeah, yeah, like that. And her
Which I-
eyes were like bling, with the thick ass glasses. Her
Wait a
name was
minute.
Lizzie. Lizzie, I forgot what.
Bitch had-
Olive
forgot her
oil
name.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, the bitch had to
Something
get.
like that.
So she went like this.
And then the way she talks, she's like,
Oh.
she used to laugh like that, like
So what motherfuckers were trying to beat them?
crazy ones, like all the druggy ones. Like it's just it was
Did
weird.
They get that?
What?
They get that?
Yo, they used to fuck her in the fucking like basketball court and shit. Like
Damn.
hell yeah, the fucking bleachers.
How'd you guys bring up this conversation? I was just being
I don't
over here,
know.
being a
I don't
good
know what
church
I'm
boy,
talking about.
and you guys over here
Some of my girls getting fucked on basketball courts.
talking about blind to deaf bitches. How dare you?
Yo,
But I wonder for a girl, what it would be the same. Ladies out there, put it in the comments below. Would you rather fuck a deaf dude or a blind dude? Would you rather Ray Charles that motherfucker?
some I don't know. I don't know.
All
'Cause I'm
blind
not a
and
girl.
deaf.
I don't know.
All blind and deaf.
But
What the fuck you do?
So what would you rather lose? Would you rather be deaf or blind?
oh,
See, for you, it's a little bit.
I'm blind already.
I was ready to say, I think it's a little bit more transparent because you have a
blind
musical
already.
mind. I think I would rather be deaf. No
I can
lie.
be
I
deaf.
need to be
Hell
able to
no.
see
I
shit.
cannot live
I need
without
to- I need-
musical sound. Hell.
I need to be able to see shit.
Yeah,
Nah, but I can live without sound. I'd rather lose. My
that's what I'm saying because he has a musical
Yeah.
mind. You and I are a little bit different because we don't have a musical mindset like
I
that.
do want to hit, but nah, I have to see shit, yo. Instead of me sitting here. Just
Oh, I
throwing
would love
shit
to see
out,
shit too, but
I got to be able to see shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather be. I'm gonna take going deaf. Yo. I need to.
the only thing about going deaf, there's actually a lot of new shit that helps you hear by vibration that they put like next to your brain. And
Yeah, the
shit.
sensors in your head. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But scrap all that. It's not. It's
Without
19.
knowing that, I'd rather be
It's
blind.
1930.
Yeah, I'd rather be. Oh shit! I don't know. I said why?
I'm just saying technology wise.
You got a little fucking walking
Whoa.
stick.
I don't know, bro. It's both.
You got a branch and shit. That's how you use your walking stick.
Like I said, I'll probably learn echolocation then if I stay.
You mean-
blind.
I need like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking dolphin and shit. Fucking bat.
You see Gino walking around the neighborhood? I'm like, oh shit, Gino down the block. Hey, yo, Gino.
Yeah, he crazy as shit.
I'll come out with my tinfoil blanket. Fuck you all up. I'm like, yo, well, check this shit out. I got a motherfucker out in the garage for an hour. Yo,
Just going in circles.
Coming out with fucking red and blue socks and shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I'll dress you up all day. So. I'm like, yo, my man started the cross covers, yo.
It's fashion over right here.
Exactly.
Rainbow.
Shout out to the deaf and blind community. We're not trying to make
No,
you
we're
Nah,
not
nah.
doing none.
We're
I got-
just,
I got
it's
very-
all
just
like
comparing.
I got
hypothetical.
very close people that
Yeah.
are blind.
Same thing. And then we all have macular degeneration where everyone here is going to lose
I'm
their
literally
eyesight.
going blind, so
Yeah.
I can talk.
Yeah.
So same thing. I'm going blind, and I'm pretty sure I have selective hearing now.
No, but not like
Yeah.
you, bro.
Yeah, it's like the
If I take this shit off, even from here, you're like blurry as fuck.
That's the way.
Dang.
That's what they call
Yeah.
me. That's why the ladies love me so much. They're like, "Oh, you so blurry." I'm like, "Yeah, baby, you don't know what you're gonna get. You can put these things on or off. I don't give a fuck. Y'all look the same. I look like a Picasso to you.
Blurry.
Come on, bitch."
Oh, shit.
Yo, we ran fucking almost 50 already.
Yeah.
Anything? I'm sorry.
It was a good reunion.
I'm my bad. I just missed
I feel
y'all.
like we
mo-
can still talk like
I just
a
missed.
motherfucker.
I just missed y'all, motherfuckers.
Likewise, brother.
We try to do part 2 next week.
Oh, hell yeah. We can do it anytime. You know that.
Oh yeah, so there's a couple things I gotta talk to you off camera about. We're gonna try to do we gotta start trying to do because I got a couple people that hit me up. I want to try to do a
that's
couple. I want to try to run a couple in a week.
But
I'm trying to JRE this bitch.
let me know. I'll bring my fucking beep. So when people come, at least do that.
Oh no, bro.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, we can put some
Yeah.
plastic up, some little
Nah, bro.
dividers.
If you want, we can just garbage bag fucking.
Now just we can wear masks like for
Yeah.
random people. Like we family. We fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
But
we already
if
know the
when
deal.
people
Yeah, yeah.
come in like randomly like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
can just wear a
Exactly.
mask, but and we can also do that. The
So
testing,
yeah,
if
exactly.
you got a fever
I'm
and
talking
shit.
about when
I
shit.
just sprayed this whole room with
Yeah.
Lysol.
When shit like I'm talking about not.
It's hard to get
not-
Lysol, yo.
yeah,
I
but
think
I'm,
it's fine.
I
I'm
got
not
that
talking
shit in my
about.
car, yo.
I'm not talking about
Oh,
next
yeah?
week. I'm just saying
No.
in general. Like there's a couple of people that hit me up.
No, I know, but I'm just
as
saying we gotta
far-
learn how to
yeah.
live with this shit right now for a while.
But as far as this is probably what you guys are going to be seeing is going to be us three because we're the only because we're all quarantined and we all trust each other. We don't really venture out. We just do our shit, go home, and then come back here. So
And we know where we're at. So
yeah, exactly. we
We
see
haven't
this.
go out of state or nothing like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for real. But everyone,
Be safe, yo.
stay safe in this
out
times.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't be rushing to get out there.
Nah, bro,
Because
don't
you
do
know
it.
what? Yo,
Don't do it.
shit.
And yo, it's one thing though that I noticed. I saw Allentown is the most cases in PA. The whole
Yo,
PA.
Monroe County is ridiculous too.
Yeah, it's just because
Like
everyone.
Allentown is big red. Like,
And I don't want to fucking say anything bad, but a lot of
everybody
motherfuckers from New
please
York
be
mewing
safe
back and
out
forth.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people. And I'm just curious of what's going to go on with the fucking, if there's going to be any food shortages and shit like that.
Yes,
because,
look at the meat.
yeah.
They have to shut down. So it's meat.
Tyson,
Yeah,
Tyson
meat-
Chicken
meat is gonna
killed
go up.
fucking a couple million.
Oh,
'cause they
30
had-
million because of the workers. Yeah.
Yeah, they had no
Potatoes.
produce. Yeah. A lot of shit's going
A lot of shit is gonna be
So-
more expensive as well.
Yeah. So everyone be safe. Please don't go overbearing. Don't try to hoard. Let motherfuckers eat and survive out there. Be nice to
Yeah.
each other. And just social distance, motherfucker. 6
That's
feet.
it.
That's it.
6 feet, motherfuckers.
Yeah, unlike us. Yeah, we kind of close.
nah, we're like,
Nah, it's just it's a fish lens.
Nah,
It makes
it
us
is.
look
It's
so-
fish line. We're all
Yeah.
we're like 30 feet apart from each other.